the more I'm thinking also, if nothing happens tomorrow, of course, chances of it happening are, one out of about 300 probably. Because since we began this, we just know it has to take place in and or around between now and election inauguration. So there's so many choices. But text to Trump 88022, they did give us the years. Donnie Darko 88, 2022. So year of the tiger, eye of the tiger. But I want to also look at New Year's Eve, which I think is super obvious. I think Christian said that was his favorite date a week or two ago. And you look at the iPet Goat, everything we talked about iPet Goat can fit to New Year's Day. Right? 1,000%. Trump going down the Great Conjunction connection, gigantic, of course. Blood moon, total lunar, Fahrenheit 9/11. It's also the day that the national championship games are on. So that Dr. Pepper Fansville and the chaos that they all talk about. TikTok has been sponsoring all these football games. Hey, the TikTok halftime show. I mean, they're just telling you clock's ticking. Dog days are over, Florence Machine. Condo collapse. Now, see, that's a big deal to me. That condo collapse hitting on December 31st, that's big. So if nothing happens tomorrow, gigantic high alert for just the following day, 1,000%. And when would he rise? He would rise on January 2nd, which is perfect because Trump and I's combined number, he's 163,464. I'm 82362. 322 in the middle. My Mayday friend turned that many days old on March 11th, that fateful day of March 11th, 2 years to the day. Yeah, 2 years to the day. 33 days later, I turned that many days old. So the first 10 digits of Trump and I's combined number accounted for. That has a 322 in the middle and ends in an 8, which is not used. Then 33 days after I turned that many days old, which was 33 days after she turned that many days old, was a total lunar eclipse. So 33 days later, then 33 days later, the total lunar eclipse. So now you keep progressing it. You keep progressing it. And it lands how many progressions? Got perfect number 9. Number 9 dream, love potion number 9. It's the 9th progression. It's the final progression. Well, not the final progression if you keep going, but it does cover all 9 numbers. And that was a big deal. Trump and I's combined number landing, that is extremely bizarre. Now, granted, that could be a day he goes down. He would rise on January 4th. What's the big deal about that? That's the number of floors One World Trade Center is, 104. Is that saying January 4th? 104 floors, One World Trade Center. The building has 94 stories with the top floor numbered 104. Well, that's interesting. That's just like Trump Tower. 58 floors, but the penthouse is the 66th floor. Okay, well, why is that? Hang on, let me read up a little bit. Well, this is actually legit. It looks like roof access 105, mechanical floor 104, One World Observatory on 100, 101, 102. So the roof is 105. It has 104 floors. Antenna spire 1776, and we know that stands for the horn, because one of the trade towers was the horn. It had the giant antenna on it. Completed on May 10th, 2013. I don't know. There's no real fierce connections. And we know we have the Wolf full moon on the 6th. So there's just different, you know, there's a lot to look at. Urban Meyer and I are on an even 1,100 days apart. You know, he was at Eye of the Tiger. I'm sorry, Buckeye, the right eye wound of the buck. He won a national championship there and at Antichrist University at Florida. So I looked up, the dates to our dates, the offing dates from his birthday. Nothing really stuck out. Now, January 6th to the Wolf, the total solar eclipse from the Wolf full moon is 104 days for the 104 floors. So he can go down at any time, but just know that those are connected. Just know that it's connected. What else? So I would just, be very, 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 very. What have I got for the 31st? Aha. Holy cow. Yeah. I'm not even going to speak to it. That just gave a date and it tells me what that is. My original marriage date, which, remember, the day number was 71388. When you do 3 times 12 times 1983. That is January 2nd. So anyway, it's just, New Year's Eve would be it would fit the IPEC goat narrative 1,000%, just like the 30th does. Him rising on New Year's Day or the 2nd. If he rises on the 2nd, then he has certainly fitted into that whole January 2nd situation, which would just be like unbelievable. The 9th progression from that March 1st mathematical anomaly. One heck of a massive coincidence, I can tell you that. $1231 is in my second wife and I's combined number times the year of 2006. So the date is in that one. 31 and a 12 fusion is what it is. Which, by the way, so was March 12th when I got married. It's a fusion of 31 and a 12, which is New Year's Day. I'm sorry, New Year's Eve. Hmm. That's about it though, eh? All right. Love y'all.